Hello, and welcome to Season 28, Episode 7 of Overload. Here live at the JCH Memorial Arena. And of course, we welcome everyone from around the world watching from YouTube, Facebook, Blue Sky, and of course, everyone's favorite little Tweety Bird. I am the most efficient man in all of Premier Wrestling, DJ Quick. And today, we have the most dangerous woman in Overload at the commentary desk, little Miss Danger Doll. How you feeling?
You know, I'm feeling pretty good today. I've got my Dunkin'. I am feeling particularly New England today, and I am ready to tear it up. I'm super excited for next week's season finale, and I'm hoping that this show gets us fired up.
And we've got a lot of crazy action going to be happening tonight. We've got a lot of individuals who are jockeying for position. And most important, our commissioner, because someone twisted my arm, might have a couple of words to say later today, but we'll see how that all plays out. I'm getting excited, though. This is going to be a good show.
I am so stoked. I'm even excited for the commissioner. I'm always curious what they're going to say, and I think it's going to be a high spot of the evening. He's a real great guy, and if you just give him a chance, you know, have HR set up a meeting or something.
Well, we're definitely in a very precarious situation because the season finale is coming, and this is the last chance for quite a few people to do anything, to get something started, to get jockeyed into position. I know Jamal and Danny are definitely going to be very interested in getting something settled between the two of them.
I'm excited to see what happens as well. This has been brewing, and I'm excited to see the culmination of what these two men can bring to the ring.
And then, of course, we've got my poor unfortunate queen in our main event tonight, who's having to defend her belt against one of the most ruthless and insane people in the locker room. Rebel, for those who don't know.
I'm hoping that the queen gets taken down a notch. I feel like losing her belt would really give her something to strive for next season. I think she's gotten a little too comfortable, a little too complacent. Looking around for that king all the time has definitely taken her focus out of the ring.
Yes! How dare you say an unkind thing about our queen, our glorious monarch of magnificence.
Unlike you, my observations are completely unbiased, unlike yours. I mean, yours clearly comes from a place that's very far up in her butt. So I'm going to have to stay out here and be able to discuss it with the world like the rational adult that I am.
I have no bias towards our queen.
No, not at all.
If anything, I just simply see it as simple as you're going against royalty, authority, which of course must be crushed.
You know what?
Simple.
I could call myself the queen of tacos, and that doesn't mean that I'm going to walk into every Mexican restaurant up here in New England and get free tacos. You can't call yourself a queen and expect everyone to be like, "Oh, that's a queen." Where is her royalty? Where is her lines? Where's her lineage? I demand one of those 21 in me's. I want to see this lineage. I want to see it because I think she's just some broad who said, you know what, today I'm a queen. And someone was like, slay queen. And she was like, oh, I will.
And ignoring all of that energy, we also have, of course, TLC and Alpin Chris and all of the crazy that's going on with that.
That is incredible.
Yes. What was a student-teacher relationship has spiraled into hostilities.
I can understand why Alpine feels insulted. I mean, he took all this time and all this effort to raise this great wrestler, and instead of feeling gratitude and respect, he just dishes out the distaste. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I really hope that Alpine teaches this pesky little kid a lesson.
Well, with that, let's get to our first match of the night. It's going to be a definite interesting one. And again, how dare you talk about our queen in such a manner?
Somebody has to.
My apologies, my queen. She does not know what she speaks.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
Much like this crowd.
I shared a desk with her last week, and ever since then I have just had the poorest taste in my mouth. Ugh, I hope that it doesn't come back when she comes out, because I am going to take so much pleasure in watching Rebel just destroy her and steal that belt. I'm just going to enjoy it. It's going to be nice.
I am clearly being threatened by this hostile crowd. I do hope that somebody takes control of the threats that I'm hearing to my safety, baby Chrissy.
I think you're a big boy. You can take care of yourself. I mean, she's a baby. If you can't defend yourself against a baby, I'm just saying. Let me guess, you're scared of Chucky too, aren't you?
Those two children are a hand grenade, and you all know it.
But they're still
And speaking of hand grenades,
oh, here we go.
Which great fun friend do we get to have to deal with today? Coming out to the ring, setting at 6'4", 230 pounds, from the beautiful lands of Brazil, Hiram, the Dog Prophet. And Hiram is looking like a man. Hey,
Hiram's looking real good in the ring right now, real strong. You've got to feel a little bit bad for George.
I think Hiram is interested in trying to prove himself to our commissioner, who I'm not supposed to speak about.
You know, oh boy, here comes George.
And from Inglewood, Florida, setting at 6'3", 223 pounds, the G of G's, George C. Diva.
Lily gave Hiram a nice one-over and says he is clear.
That's right. And our referee for tonight is Lily Tumble. It's always a great day to have Lily out there. So tiny, so fragile. The kind of person that you expect to stop two giant men from brawling indefinitely.
Yes, but I heard she can count to 3, so that's a step up.
Oh, yeah. Step up if you want a match
George
counted, but...
Look at George hamming it up, flexing to the crowd, showing them, what is happening? Just a fury of punches, and he's got him down.
And the beating begins, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it. It's over. That quick.
Holy smokes. I've seen a lot of things, but holy smokes, that definitely is impressive.
Hiram calls that move the Rajada Tambrosa.
And I think that might be impressive enough that yes, I'm getting some confirmation that our commissioner was watching that.
Oh, of course he was. He's on top of everything.
And that performance might be enough to get him included into the Johnny D Ace match. That's oh my goodness.
That was absolutely incredible. I mean, that was insane. If this is the start of this show is going to be absolutely amazing as we count down to next week's season finale.
We'll talk about a way to start a show, that's for sure.
Ooh, I think it took him longer to get in the ring than it took him to get pinned. Exactly. Chucky's talking about it.
You and constantly calling on Chucky.
You know, what's funny is I was talking about Chucky, the horror movie icon, and I hadn't realized that this other child out here was named Chucky. But now it sort of fits, and I'm gonna stick with it.
You see, this is what I mean when I say that those two are little tiny hand grenades.
I like them. I think they're fun, they're zesty, and we should have a lot more of them around here. I really love that they make you so uncomfortable. They're just an asset to this entire Overload fan base, which, by the way, is the most impressive fan base in Second Life Wrestling. I mean, we have some fantastic fans, and, you know, if you love coming to our shows and everything else, you know, we have merchandise, and we would love it to see you guys out there sporting our merchandise.
You feel good? You feel good knowing that you pandered to them? Look at them. They're all happy and excited because you said nice things. Never do that.
Oh, man. You're upset because I said nice things about children? What is wrong with you?
They're going to be like that for the next 3 weeks.
All right. It's all right. Maybe during the off season I'll send them baskets of stuff just so that next season when I come back they're super duper fans, and maybe they'll be wearing Danger shirts, and maybe they'll have Danger tumblers, and it's going to be great, and you'll see.
Well, I have confirmation that yes, it is going to be Hiram, Johnny D, and Ace in a triple threat for the heavyweight championship.
Wow, that match was intense when it was just two people. By throwing Hiram in there, you have just whipped up a recipe for chaos. Oh, thank you, Lily.
But wear her shirt. What about my shirt? What about the DJ Quick fans? Where are my Quicksters out there?
Maybe your negativity has just been toxic to them. Maybe you gotta smile more.
Next week, season finale. TLC versus Alpin Chris. A fight that has been blowing up and blowing over for quite a while. A lot of energy, a lot of hurt feelings.
Both men are just fired up and ready to go in there and rip each other's faces off. Personally, I can't wait.
I'm not one to feel for poor TLC. I mean, Mr. Look at me, I'm a fancy pants. But he trusted in Alpin, and it never feels good to have the person that you trust, that you put a little bit of faith in, to utterly disrespect you. He tried to cripple TLC.
TLC forgot something very important, and is you do not spit in the face of those who have taught you what they know. Sadly, however, for TLC, Alpine did not teach him everything he knows, and I really think that's going to put Alpine at an advantage.
Well, with that said, let's pay some bills.
Fourth Wall Podcast with Paul and BK. We are bringing you a form of entertainment like never before at SL. We're going to dive into how real life crosses into SL with stories you may or may not know being told by the people behind the avatar and give you a different perspective on what you thought may have known. Shows drop on YouTube each and every Sunday. You can also catch us on Dark Star Radio every Monday at 6 a.m. SLT, then again repeating on Thursday at 12 p.m. SLT.
Bitch Please has teamed up with Whatchamacallit, bringing you all of your clothing needs, from custom wrestling attire to everyday clothes. Established in 2007, Whatchamacallit is one of the oldest clothing stores in Second Life. For more information, contact Bannock Og. Custom work is available. Clothes for men and women.
Renegade Motors specializes in custom paint job, and many of their bikes are one of a kind that have been raffled off at several clubs and functions throughout Second Life. Renegade Motors are textured using the advanced lighting model. Without this graphic option turned on in World, the paint will appear much differently than the image shown. This is a custom, one-of-a-kind paint job. This bike will not be sold with this paint job on it to anyone else. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact Bannock Og.
Chrono Shatter, a place that resides on its own time instance, making the lost found and the impossible plausible.
And here we are again, folks. How is everybody feeling this evening after our first match? It was fantastic, but very, very quick. Speaking of quick, there is a press conference happening backstage. Let's take a look at that.
Where is he? We don't have all night here. Is he late as usual? I guess he's late,
coming.
Isn't it? Yeah.
He's coming.
Yeah, I will answer to your question in a bit. Don't you see we don't have the host right now? Relax. Because I'm more nervous than you, okay? And don't you look at me like that.
Right, excuse me, coming through.
No, fine.
Out of my way. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. Sorry for the delay. I had a couple of problems, but nonetheless, it seems that we need to have this little chat. So, of course, me being DJ Quick, I'm here to mediate and make sure that everyone's nice and happy, right? We're all friends here. We're all good, right? Jamal, according to you say that you made Danny tap, but unfortunately the referee didn't see that. How does that make you feel? What's going on, buddy?
How does that make me feel? I mean, things happen. You know, I at first I was very frustrated with Earl. I can't put it all on Earl. A lot of things happened, transpired during that match. However, that's the past. I mean, now it's up there on the podium, but that's my belt. I mean, for all I know or care, I won.
Well, same question for you, Danny. You seem a bit pent up, and you have your feels about how that match went down. Where's your head at?
Where's my head at? You know what? Let me do it this way. Hold on. Give me a moment here.
Yee!
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you still live under a rock, I'm Danny the Thunder, Hall of Famer, Grand Slam champion, and current STN champion, just in case you forgot. Or like I said, you still live in a rock. Yeah, you got something to say about that. I'm the current STN champion because 2 weeks ago, he lost. I will lose the match. It's not my business to be a referee in the ring. I'm not the referee. I told you who I am. So the ref said Danny Thunder is the winner, and everybody was happy, and my music was playing in the background. Because I am the rightful champion. Should I talk like that? I'm the rightful champion. I never lost that championship. So that's how I feel. I feel mad. What?
Yep. Blah, blah, blah. Is it my turn to speak now? Can I have an opportunity?
Why don't you come right here? Look, I give you a little bit of space. Yeah, get comfortable. Like it's your house.
There we go.
You get my championship in a box, like still in my box.
let me
That's like-
let me clear things up.
Yeah,
Right?
go ahead. Go ahead.
It's no surprise to anyone in the stadium that Danny misplaced some gold. And when I was working on my, you see, I was getting my nice little workout in. You see that?
I don't believe
Hold
you.
on. First off, do you see? Let's take a moment to appreciate this suit jacket and just how good I look in it. Okay. Okay, we'll save that for later, though. I see you in the back till I get your number. You look cute. But what I'm saying is,
We're not here
when
for
a
that.
champion loses his belt and it ends up on my porch, who am I to turn it down? That doesn't sound like a champion to me, misplacing things.
I didn't lose the championship.
I digress.
What the hell you just said? No, don't go there and sit. Excuse me for a moment. I can't see. Thank you. You didn't win the belt. And somebody gave it to you. Basically, it got stolen from me. And somebody decided to have a nice graffiti with my runes on that box. You think I'm so foolish to give you my championship? Yeah, you, there at the corner. You think I'm not stupid, okay? Don't you look at me like that and put down that camera. Too many flashes, by the way. Guys, come on. I want the championship back next week, season finale. You like it or not? I just say I want the championship back. It's my championship. I'm gonna grab it right now, to be honest with you.
Gentlemen, I think we can handle this civilly.
I think we can, under one stipulation, though.
You even dare say a stipulation, whatever. Go ahead.
I would love for us to have a rematch with the STN Championship on the line. One condition. You no longer are granted a rematch after. I don't like to go back and forth. Let's make this the last one. What do you say?
So, if I lose the championship this time, because it's mine, I repeat it again, I don't get a title shot again. If that's the cost that I have to pay, alright. Because nothing scares me. Like, even if you have this fancy suit that you say, it's not, you're not a threat, by the way. Maybe for the other guys, but not for me. So yeah, I'm open to any condition. You know, I'm a rightful fighter as well. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm down for
Go
it.
ahead and sign the paper. I'm ready. We can
Deal.
sign that contract. All right. You heard it here.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. That'll be the press conference. Hopefully, people will stop manhandling me. But yeah, back to you, Danger.
Wow, I don't even know what to say. I mean, that's a pretty big stipulation, but you know, it seems like Danny's pretty confident, and he wants that belt back real bad. I know we've got another match coming up, and I'm pretty excited about that as well. Two big men slamming the crap out of each other always makes me have an amazing afternoon. Coming into the ring at 6'9", 290 pounds, hailing from Manchester, England, it is Malice. The violent machine. And he is looking violent tonight.
This place is a labyrinth.
I told you to take GPS, but you got cocky.
I don't need GPS. I am a brilliant mind. I can figure out where I'm going just by the North Star.
Did you not smell the cheese at the end of the rat? At the end of the maze? Freudian slip.
Ha 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 ha, you're very funny. The problem is this is an arena. I can't see the stars from here.
Well, I'm sorry you had such a hard time, sweetheart. Maybe you could get one of the kids to guide you around. I'm sure they know their way through this building, like, better than either of us.
I am perturbed. I am perturbed because I had two grown men pick me up and manhandle me like I was a toddler.
I mean, you're not a very large man, Quick. Can you really be surprised? And you were in the way! Like, why would you stand there?
I'm the big... You know what? No, I'm not gonna let you think that you got one over on me just because you said, yeah, big bit. Look, it hurt my feelings, man.
Our next man's coming out.
Long
And coming to the ring now from Cancun, Mexico, 5'8", weighing 240 pounds, it is Thomas Romero.
Thomas, you say it so casually. It's not Thomas Romero. It's the man of 1,000 hearts. The man who makes women cry out at night. Tomas Romero.
I'm sorry.
You gotta put a little
words out of my
romance
mouth.
into it.
I was just dazzled by him, and I couldn't think of the right words to say. I didn't know what to say to really fully express the burning in my soul.
I see you making fun of me, and I think that you're making fun of him.
Absolutely not. I'm being 100% sincere. He is a dreamy specimen of man.
Well, the dreamy specimen of a man is having to go up against the Malice Machine, which
I
God
hope
save
he's
the
still
Queen.
dreamy when this is over. I've seen Malice rearrange
King.
a few paces.
Malice is a ruiner of faces, and Thomas has not had a really great season this year. Well, this season. Pardon my phrasing.
I mean, just don't hit him in the face, Malice. Stay away from the face.
I see you smirking and giggling this entire time. You're just as bad as Lily.
No such thing. And that is a big boot. He starts it off with a big boot. There goes the face. I said don't hit him in the face, not aim for the face.
And unlike my sassy colleague over here, I genuinely do feel for poor Tomas. He's having to go up against this violent machine, this wrecking ball of a human being. The only thing that he knows is how to say he's sorry after he's broken your spine.
If he feels like it. Sometimes there's no empathy in that man. Oh, he's just punching him in the body. That's his kidneys and his liver and his spleen.
And Malice making short work of poor Thomas in this match. Good Lord, just manhandling him like a man trying to give a conference meeting some order.
I feel like Malice joined into a secret kumite, and there's a secret competition for the quickest finish during this show today because Malice is just being unrelenting.
I hate to burst your bubble or make that bubble bigger, but I do hear occasionally of the wrestlers talking about who can devastate people fast and who can do it efficiently. It does sometimes concern me.
It is definitely the kumite mindset. You've got to get in there. You've got to get ready to smash that bottom brick without hitting any of the other ones to show that you are the king of the kumite. If anybody doesn't know, these are references to Bloodsport. I do. I've seen Bloodsport. You can't beat early 80s Van Damme. Thomas got a little bit of upper hand on Malice, it seems, there. Malice is trying to get up, and he's taking his time real good.
And that's the thing. Malice is an awful lot of things, but if you can bring that giant down, he is just as vulnerable as the rest of us. And Thomas is taking clean advantage of that.
Just vicious stomping on that midsection. He's really concentrating on it. Maybe he's trying to split a spleen. I'm not sure.
Well, with us being this late into the season and Thomas having the rough time that he's been having, I'm sure there's a little bit of frustration inside of that romantic man.
I think he's a passionate man, and he is feeling the need to win passionately. And I don't know how much emotion Malice has. He's kind of a machine, you know. He's kind of a killing. So what's going to win here, human or machine? That's the age-old question.
Malice could have been a normal person. He could have been just an everyday wrestler. But no. He was trained by Hornet. Hornet turned him into that.
And with his current winning record, I think that he needs to thank Hornet with a fruit basket of some sort, maybe from Edible Arrangements. They're expensive, they're decent. What doesn't say thank you better than a bunch of melon flowers?
And Thomas, he might have an answer for you. He's hitting up to the top rope, and he brings the elbow down.
Oh, did you see the height on that jump? He came down from the heavens.
Oh no, doll. Does that count as a better gift?
I'm not sure. I think Malice at this point would probably enjoy the melon flowers.
And what an amazing kick!
Super kick right in the side of the head. That'll knock your daylights loose.
And Tomas is showing an awful lot of energy, an awful lot of passion. I think he might actually have a chance.
He is building up steam.
And it is almost a night and day difference between these two. 6'9" versus 5'8". You got a compact car going up against a skyscraper, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. I've seen that electric car, flying car is flying. That is from the future. And while Malice might be some sort of Terminator, he's not back from the future.
And just like that, a whipping snap suplex. That'll take the air right out of you. Goodness gracious.
And it looks like it has. It looks like it has. All that buildup that Thomas was getting just taken down with one move. It's got to be devastating.
And that's the thing, when you're the smaller wrestler, you got to build that momentum. And you got to expect whenever that momentum gets broken, you're in for a world of hurt.
Doesn't matter how high you fly, you hit the side of that skyscraper, you're going to peel down like a fly.
And we got ourselves a pin.
Only a 2 count, though.
And you can see the frustration on Mouse's face. He thought that he had this one wrapped up.
He underestimated the passion of the Mexican. Both men just struggling to get to their feet, out of breath and fatigued.
They have been putting it all on the line in this match. They are not giving an inch.
Malice is frustrated. He has had enough of this match and he just wants to wrap it up.
I don't blame the man. I mean, you sat there, you watch Hiram come out here, completely devastate somebody, and now he's got a shot at a title belt.
Exactly. What is that making Malice feel? What is that making Thomas feel? Maybe if Thomas wins, he'll get thrown in and we'll have a fatal 4. These are the things these men are thinking about in the ring. They got this hope and they're fighting. They're fighting to keep that hope alive.
And that's the thing about Overload. There's always a chance for anything and everything to happen. And a discus clothesline that misses. Thomas coming in at full speed and knocking the big man down.
You saw he hit him low. Malice has that low center of gravity because he's so tall and he's so big. Seems like Thomas figured that secret out.
And this crowd is feeling for Thomas. I think they want Thomas to win this. A little justice for our romantic heart over here.
Just chopping and chopping like he's taking down a tree. And that's what Malice is. He's as big as any redwood out there. But a drop kick to the face takes Malice to his back.
And this is not the
Malice
first time.
Stunned.
This is not the first time Malice has been looking up at them lights. This is not looking good.
And he picked him up just to take him back down. It's just being mean at this point. Don't make that fiery man angry.
And there it is. A little too confident, a little too cocky.
Oh,
Thomas had a
man.
chance to go for to wrap this up, and now he's on his back.
What a crazy turn. And it can change just like that. It doesn't matter how much momentum you have. You hit a big man like Malice one too many times, he's going to stiff you, and he's going to stiff you hard.
And that might be it. I don't know how much more of this Thomas can take.
Yeah, he's been pretty well beaten.
Sometimes
he's tired.
Sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, the season's been a bit of an L, and just ride it out. Don't take unnecessary damage going in.
Just come back clean next season. Come back healthy. Come back angry. Let it go. It's not worth if you spend the next 8 weeks in a hospital, dude.
Malice, I don't think he's interested in putting Thomas into the hospital. I think he's interested in having Thomas eat through a straw at this point. You see the frustration on his face.
I don't know. Maybe he's thinking about putting him in a pine box.
And
the
those
elbows.
clubs.
Vicious elbows and strikes. Oh, man.
Thomas might be done. Thomas might be done with just that alone.
He's trying, but how many of these can you really take? To the side of the head, his ear, he could blown an eardrum or something in that.
And as much as I love Lily's reffing, she tends to let the wrestlers. Well, she lets them ref themselves sometimes.
Oh, he's just picking him up and throwing him around like a rag doll now. Look at him out there. I think he's. Oh man, he's crawling.
No,
That's good.
No. Don't crawl over here. Crawl over there.
Way. Yeah, go the other way.
I have a personal
We didn't
bubble.
do it, Malice.
Malice, remember my personal bubble. My personal bubble. We
We got
remember
nothing
this.
to do with it. We got nothing to do with it, man.
Seriously, how many times can people continuously come out here and just be a menace? No, not the table. Please, not our table.
No, not our table. Come on. Quick, come sit on my lap so I'm safe.
I think I need HR.
Shield my body.
Oh. No. I'm not about to do that. Malice, no. Malice, no. Malice.
Go the other way.
I think this is the time.
What's over there?
Move.
Okay, I'm moving. Run, bitch. I'm stuck. Stupid suspenders. Oh, man.
And Malice dropping poor Thomas onto the desk. And they got counted out.
Oh, man. It's over, man. It's over. Can I go back to my table, please? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a double count out draw.
Oh, man. Is Thomas still alive?
Congratulations, Thomas. You didn't end the season with an L. That's something that you can celebrate. When your spine doesn't feel like Jell-O.
You can eat again.
That's
I
right.
Didn't need that spleen.
Manly, scoot yourself out of here.
Yep. See. Oh, lo siento.
Lo siento, my eye. He almost broke our desk.
That wasn't him who almost broke it. That was the machine. He thought he was a carpenter for a few minutes here. Wanted to renovate our comm area. Jesus. Did you see him run me down in the corner too? He was out for blood. He didn't care.
I'm sorry. That might have been, me throwing a couple of points or fingers in your direction so that he wouldn't come after me.
No.
We appreciate your sacrifice, doll.
That's not cool.
You're from New Jersey. You'll be fine. You got that Jersey spirit.
I'm not from New Jersey. I'm from all of New England. I encompass all of New England. Don't isolate me to New Jersey. Come on now.
Yeah. It's that general area. It all sounds like, scary New York. Yeah.
Scary. Almost got run down.
And talking about running down, ladies and gentlemen, we might be in the presence of the most entertaining man in Premiere. TLC.
Time I'll cry lullabies all night, can't sleep. I hear the floors creak, I feel shadows in my room. My friends find another bruise, I'ma end up on the news. I just don't know what to do. God, I'm calling you, send an angel, send two. I wanna move, but I'm trapped in the outer room. I know you hear me clearly.
And it looks like TLC has something that he wants to say, something that he wants to get off his chest about Alpin.
I mean, as long as nobody goes through our table, I'm pretty happy with this particular segment. I'm willing to give him any time he needs to say whatever it is that he wants to say.
No, I have complaints. The table is now wobbly. The table was not wobbly before TLC came out here. I am putting this on him.
Looks like another call to HR.
Oh, yes. I've got a direct line.
Faulty tables.
Well, the fancy man, the fancy doctor man is here. And if there's anybody that's got a lot of feels, it's TLC. Wait, who gave him a microphone? Danger.
Sorry, he asked.
Danger, just because a sexy man comes up to you and asks for a microphone, don't give it to him.
Sorry, I kind of had one already. But thank you everyone for the warm welcome. I really appreciate it. Your boy loves coming out here and addressing you guys, letting you guys know that I think about you all the time. Every time I fight for you guys. So I just want to say that I appreciate it. But there's also another reason why I came out here, guys. There's something I got to address. Now, I came out here to tell you that the time is almost here. Even though I won my last match against Alpin Chris due to a DQ, that doesn't cut it for me. I don't want to win on a technicality. I don't want to win because the other guy used a move that was banned. In fact, I expected Alpin Chris to try a dirty move. I know he's going to attempt to twist the rules even next week. I know it! Because you know what he says, right? I mean, he always says this. He's been telling it to me since last season. Win at all costs. No. Your boy don't play like that. He tried to make me his puppet last season. He tried to teach me his ways, to accept cheating as a way of life for a superstar in Overload. But I didn't stand for it then. And I don't stand for it now. What gives me the adrenaline rush that I need is facing the overwhelming odds, facing the cheaters, and still coming out on top. Your boy promises this. Next week, I will win this match for you. I will be ready for another figure four, another drop to my knees, another slew of cheat moves in poor taste against me. And Alpin Chris, you try to make me your student. You try to teach me your evil ways. But let me tell you something. You can't corrupt me. 'Cause I'm here. I'm ready. And you are about to face me at the season finale, and it will be your turn to get a little TLC. Hit my music.
Those are some strong words from what sounds like a very motivated man.
What's your emergency?
But who knows? Maybe TLC can pull it all together. And with Alpenquist having all of his weapons, having his figure four, having his cheap shots, can TLC pull off another W? Can he get the win?
It's almost like TLC is going into this match with a pellet gun. Meanwhile, Alpine's got an entire army.
Well, while TLC contemplates that, let's pay some bills.
Step into Haven Nation, Second Life's hottest nightlife experience. Non-stop music, dazzling lights, and dancers who own the stage. Ride the bull, bowl with friends, or hit off the floor solo. Masquerades, neon raves, wild theme events. Every night's a thrill. Stay close with our cheap rentals, no teleport required. And don't miss out on our monthly raffles just for showing up. Haven Nation, more than a club, it's your Second Life unleashed.
From a lineage rooted in faith, honor, and courage, the Black Wolf family stands unbroken for Crow and Fang. We proudly sponsor Premier Wrestling.
Incline Media provides personalized media services and offer relevant original content for the world of Second Life.
Wi-Fi gaming, woman-crafted, imagination-fueled, gaming with purpose, magic, and the kind of talent you won't find anywhere else.
Want a DJ live?
Star Radio is looking for creators of all kinds, on air and behind the scenes.
We train, we mentor, we make noise with purpose.
Go to darkstarradio.com. Click on Backstage Signal if you want to work behind the curtains, or click on Your Show Here if you want to be on the mic. This is your time to shine.
Be one of us.
Geek Printing is a 3D printing service that can turn a simple photo into a fully printed model in any style you want and ship it right to your real-world door. Custom figures, collectibles, cosplay parts, or one-of-a-kind geeky builds made just for you. If you think that sounds expensive, Geek Printing only charges for materials and postage. Use the code PW222 and get 10% off your quote. Contact Terry at geekprinting.co.uk, turning ideas into reality one print at a time.
Pink Moon Vice City, where you build your life, your way, Second Life dreams. Let's go. Step into the city where the neon never sleeps. Pink moon rising high while the bass runs deep. I came here with nothing but a vision in my mind. Now I'm living every dream that I thought I'd never find. Palm trees sway while the street lights glow. Every block, every corner says it's time to grow. You can hustle, you can heal, you can fight for the truth.
Step into Haven Nation, Second Life's hottest nightlife experience. Non-stop music, dazzling lights, and dancers who own the stage. Ride the bull, bowl with friends, or hit off the floor solo. Masquerades, neon raves, wild theme events. Every night's a thrill. Stay close with our cheap rentals, no teleport required. And don't miss out on our monthly raffles just for showing up. Haven Nation, more than a club, it's your Second Life unleashed.
From a lineage rooted in faith, honor, and courage, the Black Wolf family stands unbroken for Crow and Fang. We proudly sponsor Premier Wrestling.
Incline Media provides personalized media services and offer relevant original content for the world of Second Life.
Wi-Fi gaming, woman-crafted, imagination-fueled, gaming with purpose, magic, and the kind of talent you won't find anywhere else.
Want a DJ live?
Star Radio is looking for creators of all kinds, on air and behind the scenes.
We train, we mentor, we make noise with purpose.
Go to darkstarradio.com. Click on Backstage Signal if you want to work behind the curtains, or click on Your Show here if you want to be on the mic. This is your time to shine.
Be one of us.
Geek Printing is a 3D printing service that can turn a simple photo into a fully printed model in any style you want and ship it right to your real-world door. Custom figures, collectibles, cosplay parts, or one-of-a-kind geeky builds made just for you. If you think that sounds expensive, Geek Printing only charges for materials and postage. Use the code PW222 and get 10% off your quote. Contact Terry at geekprinting.co.uk, turning ideas into reality one print at a time.
All right. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I swear, I keep trying to do something with this desk, but it's still shaky because of TLC.
I think it just needs to be replaced at this point. I don't think that you should even fight with it because you're just going to make the whole thing fall in. Let it teeter.
Talk about fighting with something. Apparently somebody else has your problem, and then they're something on the screen. So let's see who else has ego that's more important than my desk problem.
Mira, bruja. I told you I'd see you soon. I'm tired of being on the sideline, of being watched. You are the stalker. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why?
I told you last week I wasn't your stalker, that I would take credit because you seem to want to blame me for your problems. Might as well be me, but I didn't duck you. You just decided that your fists were going in my face, so I fought back.
You evidence that says it's you. You were coming out of the locker room with the first letter. Why would you take credit for someone else's crap?
You don't want it to be anyone else. You want it to be me. You want Lady D to be your stalker. You just love me. You love the idea of me stalking you. So you latched onto me, you delusional prince.
I promise. Look, I swear, you think I'm stupid. Why would make me believe it's not you? What would make you? What can you say? What can you do? I swear, what can?
Why do I have to convince you of anything, Ava? Why does it have to be me making your mind turn perspective than your tunnel vision?
Make me believe. Make me believe it's not you. Because why would you take credit?
Change your beliefs. You are so stuck on me that you just want it to be me, and I am tired of being blamed for all of your problems. What can I do here, papá?
Quédate con ese freaking palabras así. Habla en español o inglés. Busca. Mira.
Are you done blaming me for your problems, Ava?
You haven't given me a reason to believe in you.
Why do I
want
give
this
you a
to
reason
end.
to believe in anything?
Because I want this to end.
You believe. I can't convince your beliefs to change. You have to change your beliefs. Are you going to change your beliefs, or are we going to fight this in the ring? Because that is what you're aiming for, isn't it? You're only making me a target because you want this belt. This trinket that I collected from Rebel.
You know what? I'll take it. And if I take it from you, I'll prove once and for all that you're the freaking stalker that will never leave me alone. Make it happen.
Do anything you didn't want me to, Ava. Come. It's time to end this now. Get out of my room.
Yo no puedo creer que esta mierda sigue pasando aquí. Esta putería, ya estoy cansado de todo esto. First of all, Ava, I am sick and tired of you coming out here every freaking week in my ring accusing somebody stalking you. Well, I hate to, make you feel bad there, but nobody's stalking you, sweetheart. So you can take your little letters, you can wipe your ass with them, because I've decided that at the season finale, it's going to be Lady D, shut up, defending her championship, her women's championship against you. So all this crap ends now. Me voy para la mierda.
Me vaya pa' carajo.
Get out of my room.
I'll see you next week, Lady T. It ends.
And ladies and gentlemen, that has been yet another episode of El Telemundo. Ava has lost her cotton-picking mind. First, she thought that her best friends were the ones that were writing these letters to her. Now, she thinks that it is the maniac Lady D who's writing the letters.
I mean, nobody has said it isn't. And honestly, I feel the same as Hefe. Like, enough is enough. Just let these two ladies hash it out and move on,
Yes. The commissioner, who I'm not legally allowed to mention, he is going to put these two in a match so that they can finally beat the stuffing out of each other. And he's putting the belt on the line, which honestly, let the two of them tear each other apart. It will make everyone feel that much better.
I absolutely agree. And, having the belt on the line just makes it more exciting. Really gives these ladies something to have it out for.
To be perfectly honest. And you know what? I'm going to add to this. Ava is más loca. She is an incredible. Okay, maybe it's not nice to say that, but when she first came into the business, girl couldn't get a pair of pants that actually fit her. And when she finally got a pair of pants that fit her, they only had one leg. The girl has been eccentric since the day she came to the business.
I think maybe some of Tomas's blood got on you when he hit the table, because you are talking with more fiery passion than I have heard in a long time. And I love it. I love your energy right now. It is contagious.
I am not the biggest fan of Lady D. Everyone and their mother will let you know that. I am also not a very big fan of Ava running around making all of her problems everyone else's problems. But you want to know what? If the two of them want to get together, beat each other's brains out, and put the belt on the line, that sounds like a swell idea to me. Honestly, maybe one of them will actually catch a right hook just in the right place, that it might settle one of their crazy to finally calm down.
I don't know. These two have been going at it for a long time. I don't know if this match is going to be enough to settle it forever, even with a good right chop or whatever. But you know what? I'm just going to enjoy watching it. There's nothing I like more than watching two people rip each other apart over a belt. And I think we're going to be seeing that soon. So I am excited.
That's right. There is no love lost between Ava and Lady D, but there's even less when it comes to Rebel and our poor Poor Queen. She shouldn't even have to be in this match. Again, our commissioner, who, again, I'm not allowed to mention, decided to put this deplorable thing together, all because our queen had handpicked him to be her king. What a prestigious position.
Wow, I've always wondered what jealousy sounds like from 5 feet away from a person, and you just showed me. Are you upset because our commissioner was deemed good enough to be the king to your white trash princess? I mean, come on now.
First of all, there's nothing trashy about our glorious, magnificent, magnanimous queen.
Dude, she didn't choose you. She didn't choose you. You're literally kissing her butt right now for nothing. That is not a wise investment, Quick. I thought you were a smart man.
Secondly, I respect authority, and the fact that our commissioner didn't understand the power potential of their unification is a testament that maybe, just maybe, our commissioner might want to sit down and maybe, I don't know, get everybody. Hey, Jasmine, I know that you're over there on Rise. Maybe you should come over. Have yourself a fun time over here.
You are on a tear right now. Listen. Hefe is way above your queen, Gina. Unfortunately, Hefe has everything that Gina wishes she could have. I mean, Hefe didn't have to go around and say, guess what? I'm the commissioner now. No. It was a unanimous decision from the crowd. He is far better than Gina, who just walked outside of her trailer one day and stood in the general population area of her community and said, "Hey everybody, I'm the queen now." It doesn't work that way. That's not real authority, and I don't feel any sort of obligation to give her my respect.
See, I've been trying to slowly teach you, mold you. I've been patient with you, Danger. I really have been. Because I do think that somewhere between those Coke bottles that you wear on your face, that there is something inside of that noggin that will eventually lead you to the greatness that you truly should elevate yourself to. Unfortunately, your little rebellious streak right now, bad girl. Don't make me get the spray bottle. I will get the spray bottle to correct this bad behavior of yours.
If you get the spray bottle, I'm going to get the fire hose, and then we're going to see who flies across the room.
Maybe, Cressy, that's not something to laugh at. She is threatening me. HR, I am being threatened yet again for holding an opinion.
I'm just saying that, I might suggest that there is a big match next season of Quick versus Danger. And we'll see. We'll see who gets the spray bottle versus the fire hose there, sweetheart.
First of all, I have been to my fair share of matches. So if you think that I am terrified of bringing the thigh highs, honey, I can do that. But most importantly, this is not about us. This is about the grand finale, our big tip-off at the end of the season. We've already got Alpin Chris and TLC looking to throw bones. We've got Danny Thunder and Jamal looking to put the snap, tap, or nap title on the line.
That is one thing that we can agree on. We definitely have an absolutely stacked season finale next week. I am so excited that I might even, be nice to you that day. I might say, yes, she is our queen, just to appease you, because I am so excited about how stacked the card is next week.
Oh, yes. And it's not even just us. Lord knows whatever's going on Attitude right now, they're going to definitely be putting on their best when it comes to the season finale for them. And, of course, Rise and the orange six-sided psychopaths over in AVW might have something going on over there, too. There's plenty of things that are...
Absolutely. Next week is the week to be involved in Second Life Wrestling for sure. Now is the time to get your friends in. Now is the time to get anyone who has once mentioned Stone Cold Steve Austin in a passing conversation. Get them in here. Get them on our YouTube over our off season. Get them excited. We are going to have a killer season next season, and we want every one of you to be there and every one of your friends too.
And believe it or not, the excitement doesn't end at the end of the season. We are very big on people who want to learn, anyone who wants to give a chance to get into that square ring. We absolutely will get you all the training that you need. And then, of course, I will point and I will laugh at you because you're failures. Every single one of you are failures. That's why you don't belong in my ring.
Do you have the number to HR? Because I think I may need to make a call after the show.
I can't tell you. I've got them on speed dial.
You should probably call them and tell them that you're already talking down to future trainees. I'm sure that's going to go real well quick. I hope your DJ career is lucrative because you may have to fall back on it.
I am a world famous DJ. Everyone knows my name. Why does everyone in this building pretend that I am not a world defining generational talent?
What kind of music do you play again?
I play a mix of Motown classics with my own little edge on it. It's such an awesome, it's amazing. Everyone loves it.
All right, then. Well, I bet you we have a match coming up that we could talk about instead.
Music is amazing.
Oh, and here we go. Coming out to the ring. Quick, shh. Coming out to the ring, we have Miss Rebel. She is from Dallas, Georgia. She weighs 125 pounds and stands a massive 4'11". Here she comes. It's Rebel.
Like I put a lot of work in my music too.
Focus, please. Fix your hair. Your queen's coming out.
Oh yes. Rebel, Little Miss. I don't like to listen to the rules. I'm a rebellious person.
Can you stop taking the wrestlers off so they smash our table? Come on now.
I'm sorry. I don't have respect for people that can't match one arm sleeve to the other arm sleeve.
It's called fashion. Maybe you should look into it.
It's called having cockeyed sense of fashion. That's what it is.
I swear if she breaks this table, you'll never hear the end of it.
See, you guys keep thinking that I am afraid of Rebel. There is not a single thing about her. Ooh, she's looking over here.
She hears you. Mainly because I tell her.
I am not afraid of Rebel. As long as she stays, 15 feet away from me, which that's what HR's. That's too close. That's too close. That's not 15 feet, Rebel.
Oh, I think she threw her sunglasses at you.
Yes, she throws a lot of things at me, but we don't acknowledge her misbehavior.
Do you want to announce your queen quick?
Yes! I mean, of course.
Okay.
Coming down to the ring, standing at a definitive 5'7" and a regal 135 pounds. From the beautiful shores of Hollywood, California. Your queen, my queen, our queen, Queen Gina Rose. God bless the queen. Our diamond champion.
For now. Don't count out Rebel. Don't count her out.
You would wish ill on our queen.
Don't hate the player, baby. Hate the game. All's fair in that ring, and these two women are about to get it on.
I keep forgetting you're from New York, so you've got that tea party problem.
I'm not even going to explain to you all the ways that was historically inaccurate.
You know, you guys, just because you don't like your tea doesn't mean that the rest of us don't like it. You guys can calm down with some of that stuff. You can calm down with some of that energy.
Well, it's looking like Lily is about to start this match, and these two ladies are biting at the bit to get a hold of each other. That Diamond Championship belt is hanging in the balance between which of these two women can fight hardest.
And our queen comes in with a massive gore to the gut and now braining down the elbows.
She is unfortunately off to a strong start.
A beating well-deserved and well-placed. Rebel in all of her arrogance, thinking that she's going to get some sort of victory over our queen.
Oh, and a massive Hurricane Rana from Miss Gina Rose herself. I'm not going to call her queen, but I will call her Gina Rose.
Miss. You can miss me with that miss talk. Goodness gracious, our queen deserves greater than that.
You're right. All wrong of me to assume her marital status. I'll just stick with Gina Rose because, honestly...
And our queen getting a pin.
With only a 1 count, though.
Of course, Rebel, not knowing her place, raises her arm like the filthy peasant that she is.
I don't know. I think she's fighting with a little more gusto than even Gina Rose was expecting.
Let me make something perfectly clear. Rebel and I may both come from Atlanta, but here's the thing. Rebel comes from the wrong side of Atlanta. She comes from the side of Atlanta where they don't know how to listen to authority, where they don't understand how to address nobility.
Is that why you're so afraid of her? She's from the wrong side of the tracks?
No, I am not afraid.
There's other reasons?
I am not afraid of Rebel.
Oh, Rebel is getting in with those shots now, just punch after punch after punch.
I'm afraid that she's going to humiliate our beautiful city of Atlanta.
I feel like she's on a track to just humiliate Miss Gina Rose right now, taking that drop kick to the face.
And Rebel with the dirtiest drop kick in the game.
And a Rebel's kiss in the middle of the ring.
She grabbed hair. I saw her grabbing our queen's hair.
Mind your business, quick.
How are you going to let that stand? Rebel is a dirty cheater.
It was just a 2 count. It was just a 2 count.
It shouldn't have even been that. It should have been Rebel. And Rebel still grabbing hair and throwing punches at our fair queen.
Gina with an eye rake. Are you going to say that's legal too?
It was an open palm strike, and it was to check Rebel for all of her audacious offenses.
It was fingertips, and she was looking for glaucoma.
And Rebel finally getting the comeuppance that has been overdue.
Gina's got her in that corner.
Putting the beating of a lifetime on someone who's been overdue for this beating.
With those vicious Muay Thai kicks in the corner. Oh, and a monkey flip. Did you see the height on that monkey flip? Rebel landing hard on her back. Gina's back up.
Well, of course, Rebel went that high up in the air. Not only is our queen tossing her, but I mean, she is a 4'11" legal short person, right?
You know, I don't think that takes anything away from her abilities.
Oh no, it doesn't take anything from her abilities, especially her ability to eat the mat.
Oh, those are the vicious queen sentence. Oh no.
And Rebel has been sentenced to public humiliation for all of the back talking, all of the threats to our queen. God save our queen.
You know, Rebel earned this shot last week. She really, really worked hard, and she's a lot tougher than you're giving her credit for. She needs the win here to reestablish herself as a champion.
Earned. She beat the Sparkle Powder Puff Woola, who has been on a tear in this business. Honestly,
Absolutely.
if the two of them could have gotten a double count out, it would have made my life so much better.
No such luck. And I mean, you should be happy it's Rebel in the ring and not Woola with her glitter gun. I mean, I was watching that out for 3 days.
Rebel popping up and headbutting our queen like the filthy animal that she is.
That's Southern, man. That's Southern.
No, it is not. I am Southern. That is just hog wilding and
you're Southern-ish.
Disgusting. And Rebel putting boot to queen.
Just stomping her on the midsection, whipping her into an Irish whip into the corner. It looks like it's her turn now. With a stinger splash. Ooh.
And throwing all 125 pounds at our poor defenseless queen. Lily, stop this.
She is madder than a wet hen right now. Just flipping,
and this is not good.
Flipping the queen on her head. Off with her head, right?
Someone stop this. This shouldn't be allowed. And no!
With a monkey flip of her own. Even at 4'11", she got the height on that.
What a disgusting,
panting.
What a disgusting showboating display. Monkey flipping someone like that. It's just disturbing.
Turnabout is fair play.
When did our queen do a monkey flip? Our queen does royal moves, clean and beautiful, and the full Nelson.
Oh, the Valhalla calling on the queen.
What a cowardly, disgusting move.
Oh, I heard her face hit the mat. Only a 2 count. Where is Gina pulling this out if she really does not want to lose that Diamond Championship belt?
And that's our Diamond Champion. That's our queen in there, fighting like a demon against one of the most terrible rabble that Premier has ever had to deal with.
No,
and hear this crowd.
Tired too.
And you can hear this crowd rallying for our queen. Go, Gina, go!
Are you listening to something other than what I'm listening to? Because I don't hear that, man.
And our queen,
but I will say Gina is slamming Rebel's face continuously into the mat. Oh,
and for those of you who think that she's grabbing hair, she's grabbing Rebel by her ears. You disgusting plebeians.
Right, that's what's happening.
And that slam might have knocked all the air out of Rebel's lungs. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. And Lily, with all the speed and haste.
Just a 2 count again. Rebel is fighting back. She is living up to her name right now. She will not be held down by the hierarchy of this so-called queen.
Yes, and it didn't help that Lily is moving out there like a slug trapped in molasses. Lily, do your job. You're reminding me of Earl.
No, I've heard Lily hit 3 a couple times this show already, so she's already got a few up on Earl.
No. I'm starting to think maybe someone is a fish too.
I don't know, but speaking of fish, Gina is pulling up Rebel and just slamming her back into the ropes. Oh my God, that is a Southern spike like no one's business.
And that is not good. That is not good for our queen.
Not at all. Rebel has just another 2 count.
Queen,
Rebel really stunned her with that Southern spike, though. I'm telling you, she kicked out,
Lily,
but not with a lot of oomph.
Lily not doing her job, allowing that Southern spike of one of the dirtiest moves in Premiere. I swear, they need to take that move away from Rebel. It is just the worst.
I have to disagree. I find it to be extremely strategic.
And our queen getting that beautiful, that majestic kickoff.
Oh, man, the Rebel goes down on her face again.
I would love to say that that's the shot that's going to put Rebel down, but she didn't start with a whole bunch of brain cells to begin with. I don't know if that'll actually do anything.
You know, brain cells don't matter when your teeth are smashed in, and that is a 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it here. The diamond of Premiere, the diamond champion, Queen Gina Rose, has offended against this melancholy of peasantry.
You know, I have to give her credit. That was a hard fight. It was a real hard fight, and she pulled it out against some really devastating moves, especially that Southern spike. You know, we can't take any credit away from Rebel here because she came in strong, and she is leaving strong. She has absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about.
You know what? Now that the threat of Rebel has been firmly planted into the ground, I will give Rebel her due. She actually did put in a considerable effort and even made our queen sweat a little bit. You should feel good about that, Rebel. Go home and think about how incredibly lucky you are that you were left with just that at the end of the match.
Absolutely not. I think you should go on social media tomorrow and have a look at all of Miss Gina Rose's doctored, filtered pictures of her face, because you absolutely took some, girl. Nothing to be ashamed of.
And this is definitely going to be something that's going to haunt Rebel for a little bit, because she needed this win. This was something that she definitely needed.
Absolutely. You know, part of me is a little devastated for her because I really wanted her to win. I really wanted her to take that belt from Gina. Gina needs to know what it's like to be one of the peasants for a while, in your words. In your words, not mine.
She needs to know. She is royalty. She has no need for any. You know what?
Yes, you're right. She is queen of the trailer park.
We've had an insane night tonight. We got to watch Hiram, the Dark Prophet, tear apart poor George C. Davis.
Just destroyed him.
One of the fastest matches that I've ever seen. I was pleasantly brought in to try and deal with the insanity between Jamal and Danny Thunder, which personal space, something neither of them understand.
You know, I can't be more excited, though, about next week and our season finale. I am super stoked. It is next week here on Thursday on Overload. That will be on July 23rd, and we are at 1 p.m. right here in JCH Memorial Arena.
Yes. We're going to have a lot of people putting a lot of on the line, and there's going to be a lot of heartbreak and a lot of attitudes. If you want to see it, show up and be as loud as possible. We welcome all the noise.
And again, this is the show to introduce those casual wrestling fans to. Get them in here. Get them hungry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a blast, and we've had a lot of attitudes and a lot of personalities. It has been a great night and a lot of great fights. I am the most efficient man in all of Premier Wrestling, DJ Quick.
And I am Danger, the one who puts up with DJ Quick's not so organized manner. I'm just hoping that he gets our table fixed by next week.
Hope you all had a great night. See you next week for the finale.
Good night, everybody.
seems like nothing more than entertainment. But bodies have been beaten and bruised. Necks and backs broken. This isn't a game to us. Damage and wounds occur all over. So, whatever you do, remember, please, don't try this at home.